Yes. Thank you for listening. If you're listening to this, I really miss my friend. I miss him a lot. I know his family misses him even more. Much love to his family, his children, his wife, his mother, everyone who he's touched somehow, even his audience members. I'm going to put the link in the chat for you to go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, so I was just thinking about him today, and unfortunately, he transitioned. Um, it was the day before, or a couple days before, if I'm not, it was the day before this day, Valentine's Day last year. It's devastating. However, like I say in my song, which I might play my song, I say, blood and flesh is very important. It's very expensive, right? We cherish being able to touch people, talk to people, meaning talk to them with their vocal cords and their brains working. But when that part of them can no longer sustain their spirit, their spark, their energy, that part is gone and we miss it, but they're never gone. He's still with us. He just gets to travel. He has, there are no, his boundaries that were there as far as his material self, he no longer has those boundaries. So he's everywhere. It's exciting. So I love you. I love you, Esoteric. I let you know that as much as possible throughout my day, throughout my life. And I love his family. I love his friends, his audience members. Is it wrong to say Happy Valentine's Day? No, no, it isn't. I mean, Happy Valentine's Day is so like 2023. We're saying Happy Love, Heart and Love Day, but you can say Happy Valentine's Day if you want. It's what are you doing with that, with the Valentine's Day? You know? I like to say happy heart and love, but no, it's not. Peace to you, bus trucker. But yes, please go subscribe here. I'm going to put this in the chat to his channel, Esoteric Thoughts. His family is still working the channel. Esoteric had so much work that he didn't even publish. It hasn't even been published yet. He worked, I hate to say was, but when he was in his material body, he worked relentlessly, nonstop. Literally, the man worked nonstop. He was always working, even if he wasn't doing, his regular career, even when he wasn't doing his channel, doing his family, doing his everything. His mind was always going. I mean, he was an extraordinary person. Um, he really was. And he still is. So I love you so much. To the audience, I'm telling the audience, I love you. I love you for loving him, loving his work, loving his channel, building it up. He's got more subscribers than me. I remember when I used to talk to him, he'd be like, "No, Paul, I just have this little channel." And he said, he said, "I was just excited I think I forget now, but it was something on the lines of, I was just happy to get 100 subscribers." Oh, that's a phenomenal channel. So much beautiful information. I love how he put it together. To those who have gone and had the privilege of being on his channel, teaching, interacting with him, good for you. I know it made you a better person, and I hope you continue to grow. To those who have asked me questions about him and the actual how he passed away, and I haven't, to a lot of you, I haven't really gone into details about that because it's not my place, number one. And I know him. He's very, very enigmatic. very private. So, he didn't want his business everywhere. And like I said, his material body is no longer it's not in the form it was before. Even the material body, when it decomposes, it doesn't disintegrate. It's still here, right? Well, it does disintegrate, but it's not gone. It's still a part of this world, this realm. Goes back to the earth or goes into the clouds or the water. So you get what I'm saying? So he is still here. Just because he's in a different form doesn't mean I can go around like, well, this is what happened, that was happening. And I would never do that anyway, because I'm very protective of things like that, for when it's people, especially when it's someone I love. And as a thanatologist and a so-called death doula, but a transition doula, a circle of life doula, I know how serious it is when you so-called I don't even want to use the word lose, when someone transitions, as a family. You're very protective. You become even more protective when the person transitions. With that said, I respect his family so much. I love his mother. I love his children. I love his wife. And that's about it, his friends. So this isn't going to be long. It's short and sweet. I love that song, though. Don't you love it? Who likes that song? Don't say, I don't listen to music like that. I love that song. A heart needs a second chance. Please take care of your heart. I talked a little bit earlier today about heart health and love. Keep stress out of your life. Get moving. Move around. Because when you don't move, then, if you're not moving, you might as well just be inanimate. An inanimate object is something that is, we say, oh, that thing's not alive. But, I don't actually say that, but you get what I'm saying. If you're going to be a bump on a log, then that's how you're going to be. You got to get moving so you can live. Stay away from stress. Take care of your heart. Get moving. Treat bacterial, fungal, and viral infections immediately, because that can affect your heart later in life, or right at that moment, but especially later in life. You could have heart disease. It can cause heart disease. Peace. Cedric, I'm going to check that message, because yes, definitely we're going to be bringing Cedric in on Cam Up. Y'all thought he was just the professor of Killigan's Island and the mastermind over there at Pseudo Killers. No. We find out that Cedric is an animal trainer. How awesome is that? Anyone who can connect to the animal world and connect to the animals definitely is a friend of mine. If you're a friend of the animals and you respect the animals, then come on, Cedric, you can't possibly be an atheist, bro. We're going to have to talk about that later. But anyway, Cedric, if you have not yet subscribed to Esoteric Thoughts, please hit the link and go subscribe. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes, Esoteric Thoughts. There's a lot of metaphysical discussions going on over there. A lot of it's a pseudo candy land, put it that way. But it's very great. The channel's awesome. I miss my friend. I miss him so much. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know. Like, you sit back and you wonder. You don't, it's for me, I'm not angry, but I just sit back and I hold my chin and I look at this existence and I say, okay, I'm what's going on here? Is Billy Joel correct? Only the good die young. See, only the good die young means it doesn't matter the age of the person. It hurts when you lose somebody. They're gone too soon. Even if the person's 50, 60, 70, only the good die young. They're gone too soon. This just in, I'm getting some messages. I don't know if someone's texting me over my content. Let me see. Oh, what? Oh, Okay, let me see here. I think I'm getting this. Oh yeah, that was just now. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to let you know. I'll keep you posted. Let everybody know what time. Oh, Cedric, if I can't, if I do have a show tonight. That's right. I have a show tonight. But Cedric, if I can't do your cam up today, like I said, I'm gonna work out the details. I want to do it tomorrow for sure. And yes, that's it. Peace and love on this Heart and Love Day. Let's make it normal. Can we normalize calling Valentine's Day Heart and Love Day? And it is Valentine's. It's possessive. It's apostrophe S. It's not Valentine's, which we've already normalized that, right, family? Right? Come on. How many of you have heard people say Valentine's? Or maybe you're one of those people who says Valentine's and you're okay. At this point, if we can't get people to say your instead of your, and if we can't get people to spell YOU apostrophe RE, if we're not working hard at that, and we've normalized people just saying you're wrong, YOUR, we might as well have long ago normalized and made it okay to say Valentine's Day. I mean, I'll even say I was guilty of that back in second grade, but it's okay. It doesn't indicate your level of intelligence. So everybody take let a sigh of relief come out. If you're saying Valentine's, it doesn't mean you're not intelligent. You just maybe heard it a few times. I have a cousin. She has her PhD and she's she's a teacher. She still said, you know what she says? She says, I have boughten. Like, or is she going back to like old English? I don't think they ever even spoke like that in those times. She says, I have boughten those things before. I'm like, boughten is not a word, girl. She's like, it is for me. She says boughten. And remember when it was okay. Oh, is that Caribbean Valentine's? Okay, that might be it. Remember when we used to say sneaked, but society forced us to say snuck? Now snuck is actually correct English. We say Happy New Year's, laugh out loud. Yeah, hey, you know what? I think I say Happy New Year. No, I say Happy New Year. But yeah, but it is Valentine's Day apostrophe S because it's the day of Valentine the saint. However, you can say Valentine Day or Valentine's Day. And I'm trying to do Heart and Love Day. So anyway, be extra Valentine-y today during this Valentine. And yeah, I just wanted to honor the memory of my friend who is in his embarkment onto the rest of his journey, meaning he's moved on, he's transitioned. Yes, Cedric, in his consciousness. Cedric is like, I don't think so. So I'm getting a call from my sister on this Valentine's Day. Let me see if I can answer it and let her. Hey, I'm live. Say hi. Say hi to my audience and say happy What do you say? Wait, what do you say on this day? We're debating, not debating, but I'm discussing how people say happy blank day. How do you say it?
Happy Ash Wednesday.
I know it's Ash Wednesday. I'm getting my ashes. No, but I mean, how do you say it? Just say it. You know what I'm talking about.
Happy Hallmark Day.
Why won't you just say it? What is we got too many woke people in my family. What did you say?
Happy St. Valentine.
Okay, there you go. Say it again.
Happy St. Valentine's Day.
Okay, she says Valentine's like me. Whew, God. All right, with that said, that's my sister. I'm going to talk. Look at Cedric said Catholic up in her. Yes. Yeah, I come from a very, very Catholic family. So I do have to get my ashes today. And you know what? I feel good saying that because, hey, it's a part of my life. It's part of who I am. And it's going to be a good moment. They're going to take this. Look, remember, I'm live, so be careful what you say. They're going to take this and play it. See, I told you she's part of the Illuminati / Roman Catholic child sacrifice / Masons. Okay. Let me go get some of those burnt baby ashes. No, that's messed up. Those burnt baby ashes.
For babies.
Yeah. Anyway, peace and love. And I will see you guys again soon. Peace to everybody in the chat. Yes. Yeah. Peace. Oh, you were a choir boy? I see that. You were a Catholic choir boy. Well, that makes sense because we know all Catholics are super intelligent people. Peace.